What's going on, good people? I'm on my way to the gym, and the topic today is the 5 signs that men in their 50s, even 40s, ignore that could prevent a heart attack. It's like sometimes we get the signs, we ignore them, we don't pay attention. We think, oh, it's not going to happen to us. It's nothing. I can keep on going. I'm a man. I can muscle through this. But I'm going to tell you, fellas out there, don't muscle through it. I remember when I first started driving, my father told me, he said, look, you got to check the car before you pull off. After driving for a while, you forget that. You don't check the tires. You don't go walk around the car to make sure there's no nicks or anything dangerous happening to the wheels. You don't look at see that if there's any cracks in the side view mirrors. You don't get into the car unless you see the dashboard and the check engine light comes on. You say, oh, shucks, something really's going on. The immediate danger is what you pay attention to. By that time, it's too late. You don't check maybe once a week just to make sure the oil is good, but now we have all these monitors. The point I'm trying to make is that we don't take the time out just to check to make sure that everything's okay. And we have all the technology to do so. Just think about this. We have watches that give us our heart rate, our resting heart rate. We have blood pressure cuffs that you can buy from CVS, Walgreens, get through your health care provider that can check your blood pressure on a regular basis. You have scales today that can tell you all those things: heart rate, resting heart rate, how's your metabolism, basal metabolic rate. So many things that you can use today that could help you to monitor your health, but we still choose to ignore it. Now, 5 things that men ignore. Chest pain. We get some chest pain, this discomfort, we ignore it. We just look at it and say, okay, let me rest a little bit, maybe take a nap, sit down, relax. Once you feel okay, you take your aspirin, you keep it moving. Another thing that we ignore is when we extremely fatigued, tired, poor sleeping habits. This grind culture is sickening. You got to move, you got to grind, you got to get 2 to 3 hours of sleep. If you ain't doing that, you ain't hustling. You ain't making that money. It's a sure sign that we ignore, thinking that, hey, we're not being productive enough. And instead of using your time wisely, you can still get your sleep in. And maximizing the time that you do have to get your tasks done. That's how you become productive. Not by hustling yourself into the grave, by not getting no rest. Another sign that we don't pay attention to that could prevent a heart attack is like my legs. Like I mentioned in one of my videos that I noticed that I had weak leg strength. And weak leg strength, it was like noticeable. I couldn't stand as fast out of the seat, getting out of the car. I felt that my legs were getting weak. And my legs started looking like them old man legs. I started having the varicose veins. And that showed me that I had poor circulation in my legs. Another thing that we don't pay attention to is like how your ankles, how your feet look. We don't do that check. I think daily we have to do that. Look at your ankles, look at your feet. See how, is it swelling? Do they hurt? Any sores, blisters that are not healing correctly? You have to look through these things. The leg pains. You have to take a full checkup of your body. At this age is what you have to do. Guys, we cannot ignore these signs. Last night, one of our deputy mayors of public, I think, works passed away. His name was Anthony Barksdale. I'd like to wish his family a sincere condolences. You know, his family, sure, are feeling that pain of losing someone. Mr. Barksdale was deputy mayor here in Baltimore, Maryland. He was 53 years old. 53 years old is too young to pass away. He still had a lot of life to live. I don't know his situation. I saw one post that stated that he passed away because of a heart attack. But the official news and story I have not seen this morning, but I did see it late last night. So all I'm saying is that I don't know what signs were ignored. But for men in their 50s, we have to be diligent in taking care of our health. Take the time to do the check. Don't ignore your signs. Okay? All right, guys, I'm on my way to the gym. Get my cardio and some strength training in. And just do me one favor. Get your checkup. All right, guys, this is JT from JT Fit Again. Built for the comeback. Peace.